Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Citation to the brothers that teaching us truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 1/3. Today's lesson is going to be called You've Been Activated. Alright? And I say that because, we all have to go through our walks of life not knowing the truth, man. We're in a deep slumber, a deep sleep, you know what I mean? Not knowing who the Lord was, okay, not knowing his name, which is Yahweh, alright? But all it took, sometimes it might have took, all it took was, for some brothers, all it took was to hear that Jesus was black and that was it. Boom, and that was it. You just got it from there. Some brothers a little bit stubborn, and we're like Jonah, you know what I mean? And then that's how they got into the truth, man. But nonetheless, the Most High has mercy on who he has mercy, all right? And he ordains whoever he needs to be a prophet, man. And that's the beauty of the Most High, you know? That's just, yeah, man. So it's like you've been activated, like, just like how Esau and his covert, military and CIAs, they have different agents that are under MK Ultra, and all it takes is for one thing for them to be activated to carry out whatever mission they need him to do. It's the same thing on the right hand side with Yahweh, and we're on that mission to do what the Most High wants us to do, man. It's not of our own accord; it's of the Most High's accord. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into it, man. This is Jeremiah 1:5. It says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee." All right. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, all right? And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations, all right? So let's just break that down a little bit, man. Straight to the point. The Most High knew you, all right, before you were even formed in the belly, man. So he knew your spirit. Your spirit had to be known among the Most High, man. And before thou camest out the womb, I sanctified thee. So on top of that, he already separated you from the rest of your own nation, the nation of Israel. Okay? Alright, the nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Alright, he sanctified you. Or you're chosen by the Most High. And I ordained thee, man. The ordinances. The earth has ordinances. You're part of that ordinance. Out of the Most High's mouth. Lord will. Right? And Lord will, I'm of that number, and whoever else sincere in that number, man. The Most High ordains who needs to be what. Okay? And you're a prophet unto the nations, man. Because why? You're prophesying to our nation and other nations, man. The downfall of other nations and the uprising of Israel, man. Our nation. Even if our nation doesn't want to hear that or not. Our nation is caught up in the what's going on in this world, man. Who's gonna be, they're caught up under this so-called white man Esau and his elections, and who's gonna be their next leader, which is an Edomite, right? Really, they're supposed to be looking towards Israelites to be their next leader, man. I said before, straight up and down. Okay, but going into that, like, you might ask yourself, oh, why me? Why am I the one that has to carry this burden to know all these things, know the word, and then be stuck and trapped You can't feel almost powerless because even though you have all this knowledge, you can't execute what the Most High says. You have to wait upon Him. All right, you can't you can't even do His law fully. You can't even keep the law fully here in this wicked kingdom. You know what I mean? So sometimes you might be like, why me? Why do I have to deal with this while the wicked are blissfully living in a sense, But nah, man, we know that our reward is greater in heaven, man. All right? We look for something bigger than that carnal shit, a spiritual gift. We know that we're going to be rewarded even with carnal gifts in the kingdom of heaven. But that's spiritual to believe. It takes spirituality to believe in that, man. Because the Most High knows all our desires, everything that we want. You don't think He knows? All right, He's going to give you that, man. Just hold it down for Him. You know what I mean? This is John 6 and 63. And it says, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, all right? The flesh profiteth nothing. The words I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life." And the words that you may have came across from where you're watching a video, all right, from the apostles, elders, or other sincere brethren that are preaching this truth, all right? Those are the words that quickened your spirit, man, to make you turn, man. Had nothing to do with your flesh or the color of your skin. Just because you're dark skinned, do you know you're Israelite? No. Even though most likely you could be. All right, so all that shit never mattered, man, because the whole majority of Israel doesn't know they're Israel or don't want to accept it, right? So that's why it's about the words, man. And as soon as you hear the words, you just feel it, man. It's like, yo, it's crazy. Like, this is real, man. And you've been activated, man. And you want to know why the hell you so cursed, or why the hell your nation so cursed? Like, why do we have to go through this, but these other nations don't have to go through this? And then we're just supposed to be okay with that. Like, we're the ones who are asking these questions. Well, why do we go through slavery? Like, these are things that dawned upon us at points of our life. You know what I mean? These are things that we actually considered even when we were wicked, So it's like for Most High to then show us why, and then we accept it, then you have no other choice but to get right and do what the Most High wants us to do. You know what I mean? It says, let me read it again. It is a spirit that quickeneth, but the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. But there are some of you that believe not. For Yahushua knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, should betray him. And he said, therefore, that's what I'm saying. Going back to, I knew you from the beginning. Yahushua knew. Yeah, of course Yahweh knew. You know what I mean? He knows whose spirit is sanctified for what. Either to be down for this or not down for this truth. You know what I mean? Either to be saved and to be destroyed. It says, and he said, therefore, verse 65, and he said, therefore said I unto you that no man can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father. Right? And no man can really be in this truth, all right, if it wasn't of the Most High to open their eyes to it, man. You know what I mean? From that time, many of his disciples went back and want no more with him. Right? Because you're going to have people that come into this truth, all right, but then they fall out, But it's up to you, all right, myself included, to keep pushing on, man. We can't fall out over that. We can't bug out over that. We know we have a mission. Scripture says, seek ye out your own salvation. Yeah, you might have a brotherhood, all right, which is great, but this is a thing for yourself as well, man. You got to do what's best for you, okay? A lot of people want to be doing what's best for everybody else, but nah, man, you gotta look out for you. You're number one in this case. All right, in the sense that it's Yahweh Shai, then you. All right, then the brotherhood. You know, do good to thyself, do good to your brothers. Obviously, you're your brother's keeper, so you're gonna make sure you do what you gotta do. All right, you're gonna hold counsel. You're gonna do whatever you can, rebuke your brother. If he takes the rebuking, that is what it is. No problem, no issue, no. You know what I mean? But hey, man, if a man has to go and he's being rebellious, you gotta go, man. Because as men, we're supposed to reason, come to agreements, and all of those things there. You know what I mean? And if you can't do that, then you're not a man. You're not a man, man. Definitely not a man of the Lord, to be honest. You know, simple and plain. Um, let's see. I mean, maybe I might just get the story of Jonah in another video. Yeah, I'll probably just do that, make that a continuation for this one, for a follow up, just to give an example, you know. But with that, I'd like to say shalom and hope you're edified by this video. To the next one.